Hey guys, it's Athena back on our videos time, and we are finally here with our AEW All Out pay-per-view review. Again, I just watched it and finished it. I also just finished my chicken, so making tenders, which again, I'll be going on a treadmill in a while, but again, kind of want to finish that up. But yeah, this pay-per-view overall was pretty good. Was just pretty epic again. While there were some weird things happening with this pay-per-view, some parts I can't say I was behind on, and then some more stuff here and there. I can pretty much really like this pay-per-view overall. Again, a lot of stuff I will be going over in a little bit. I just need to go grab my phone real quick just to keep matching the match card. But yeah, we just had well, the build-up, like I said, wasn't really that great. The pay-per-view itself was pretty good again, and the card was stacked. Everything was pretty good about this pay-per-view going into it. Now, again, just to go over the pre-show real quick, I did get late on the pre-show a little bit because I completely forgot. I was getting way distracted with Chicago Fire. It was already a little bit, like 4 minutes past 6, and they started out with a AAA mixed tag mixed tag world championships with Mello and Sammy Guevara against Santana, I think it was Santana and Ruiz Soho. I might be wrong. It might have been Ortiz, but I think it was Santana. And but like I said, and what I missed that they actually started out the Ruiz Soho and Santana was chasing them with a golf cart and ran over Sammy Guevara with a golf cart. Just this guy can never get away from golf carts and avoid them. So yeah, we got that bit, and yeah, I missed that part, and like I said, and the match was okay for the most part. Ty and Sammy do retain as I expected. I predicted this right. And again, the big thing about the pre-show that no one was gonna, that I literally thought that all the championship matches, all champions were going to entertain. Hook did the same thing against Angelo Parker. It didn't even last that long. Angelo Parker didn't even last that long as I expected. Again, Hook does retain. Then Angelo and Matt Menard actually do tag. Hook and Bronson, a guy named Bronson, not Bronson, Bronson, actually came in to help Hook. So yeah, we do get that, and we do. So we do get that, and yeah, that outcome. Pac does retain against Skip Sabian again, and Kip was kind of like yelling at his box for some apparent reason. I have no clue. But I don't know. There were some points I thought Kip was gonna win, but no. Pac does retain, and it looks like maybe we'll get like another match with him and Orange Cassidy, and honestly, I might not mind Orange Cassidy winning the title, but again, there's that, and then finally we got Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Kingston, and that match was hard hitting, and Eddie Kingston does win. Again, that whole pre-show I literally predicted right, so yep, that's pretty much up with the pre-show review. Now let's go over the main show. Right. So the first match that actually started out the show was the Casino Ladder match, which me and my brother was literally surprised. I thought that maybe when I did my predictions, I thought that Jericho and Bryan Danielson would start out, but I guess they wanted to start the ladder match, start out hot, and this match was pretty good. Going into it, I wasn't really happy about this because again, they kind of just it felt like everyone was just thrown in except the Joker, and I will go into that a little bit, but we had Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Penta El Zero Miedo, Ray Phoenix, Rouge, and Andrade, El Higo, and Dante Martin. Again, we just had tag partners and then Dante Martin on it. But this match did play a little better out with the execution than on paper. Paper in some cases was just how it's set up. We had a bunch of matches. We have a bunch of like crazy spots. We had like Claudio sticking a ladder through another ladder and then basically tipping over the whole thing, and just getting on dry out of the ring. It didn't get completely just flipped over and stuff with that ladder put in the other ladder and basically that X formation. He kind of just like flipped them like sideways over to get him off the ladder. We had Penta coming in high with the Canadian Destroyer onto Dante Moore on the ramp, and then we got him doing a Canadian Destroyer onto Andrade onto the ladder, which that was just brutal. And then we had Brady Phoenix doing a dive onto Roos through a table, and then around the end, a bunch of masked guys come into it, and then before the Joker came out, and he took out everyone, and they revealed to be Stokely Hathaway, along with Ethan Page, Lee Morelli, the Gun Club, and William Morrissey. Again, big cast. And then the Joker come out and he's basically maxed. And the Joker does win thanks to Stokely and his group. And Joker comes out and he doesn't even feel who he is. He's the winner and he doesn't feel who he is. But we'll go into that later because again he does reveal who he is in the later night. He doesn't reveal it until like the end of the night after the main event, which we'll go into that later. But yeah, this ending was like crazy and wild. It wasn't bad, but it was just very out there. Just have like a bunch of guys come in and just take out everyone, and then take basically just the heist of the century in some cases, the heist of this century at least from several on this thing. But this is just crazy, and I still like the match. It's just that crazy ending kind of threw it off a little bit. But let's next on the card we do have the the AEW Trios Championship Tournament and some Championship Tournament Finals, and it's the Elite against Hangman Page and the Dark Order again. I was looking forward to this after the Dark Order and Hangman Page won because again, Hangman and Kenny Omega were tag champions, and again they basically turned on him, and this again when just a long storytelling about this just kind of comes to play in some cases. But yep, this match was epic as I expected and met all my expectations. Kenny Omega finally 100%. The attire was pretty good. The Unboxed attires were pretty good. Again, even their shoes, and they're also going to be on sale. Which I might even try to pick them up, even though I'm not much of a shoe person. Or a collector at least. I'm still trying to get some other shoes that I want to get. But I'm just got a casual thing when it comes to shoes. I just like to have more shoes. Those to wear, which or always just find like a shoe that I like to wear for a while, but I still need to like get some more shoes so I'm not like wearing down the shoes I'm wearing now. But you get back to the match. I don't know why the hell I'm talking about shoes. But this match was like back and forth. We had a Toko Kohila Terminator pose. Omega just did. We had like just back and forth matches, and John Silver literally just going ham on everyone. Like I said, we had the BT trigger, but again, and luckily, I think it was Alex Reynolds that actually broke that pin. We had Buckshot Larry area to Kenny Omega, but then I think it was Matt Jackson that kind of like distracted Heyman for a bit, and then Nick Jackson at the Buckshot Lariat. And Omega doing the final moments of the match was just basically Omega doing the V trigger to John Silver, and then going to the one-winged angel. But John Silver literally just went into like a burst down to like a big like victory roll up thing, and then him and Heyman were going for like the buckshot like German suplex combination, and Kenny Omega ducks out of the way, and he ends up getting, and the buckshot ends up hitting in John Silver, and they got the pin. And 1, 2, 3 in the Elite are the inaugural AEW Trios champions. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting some of those from Dan Quizless, so I can just have that for my display and everything. But yeah, this match was just epic. It just met all my expectations, like usual with the Elite, and then again Hangman and Dark Order. And now we have our first Trios Tag Champions, and yep, we're good. Now let's just go on to the next. And the next match is a match that I can't say I was too excited for, but at least excited for a little bit. Is the TBS Championship match with Jade Cargill and Athena. Athena wearing this cool white attire with this kind of like kind of with the wings that kind of feel like it's from Mad Max in some cases, or at least just steampunk. I don't know. No, but Jade Cargill was wearing a She-Hulk attire, and that was that big again. She had like I can't even tell if she was wearing paint skin or like just I don't know, like some like paint around her body and stuff like that, similar to like this Rey Mysterio and that Silver Surfer attire. I can't say it's paid too much attention to this matchup, but again, it was a pretty good match from the one I was seeing. But ultimately, again, I can't even say too much. But Jade Cargill does take up the win, like I said, and for this one match. And it's lasted like 4 minutes. Not even that long. I can't even say it's even that impressive. We did get some back and forth matches, but ended with a Jade Cargill wins, still undefeated and still TBS champion. But yeah, like I said, and again, I don't know who's gonna be here for the TBS championship, but I could probably expect her undefeated streak to go on to the end of the year. At least that's what my brother said. But yep, my younger brother said. But yeah, we're done with this match. I don't want to look at you guys probably don't want to look at Avenger any longer. It was an okay match, and Jade wins again. I just don't know. I don't know what to feel a little bit. I just thought Athena would win. And then we get the trios matchup. One of the second trios match, and we have the Warlow and FTR going against Jay Lethal and the Moxie Machine Guns with Saddam Singh and Sanjay Dutt. Again, Saddam Singh basically wearing a shirt saying "fine like an 8-year-old brat," and just to taunt Dax Harwood's an 8-year-old daughter. Again, I knew he was gonna get his just deserves tonight, and stuff like that. Mostly but this match was again as I expected. We're gonna be very epic, very awesome. It just laughed, and everything was thrown into this match again. Mostly Machine Guns being one of the best tag teams in the game, besides FTR. A few others on the top of my head, but yeah, they went all out. We had one part of the mostly Machine Guns getting taken out by the Big Rig. And just like I said, it was just back and forth matchup. And they're also going after Cash Wheeler's knee and everything. And then ended up with one mostly Machine Guns guy getting taken out with the Big Rig, and then Jay Lethal suffering in the wrath of the Powerbomb Symphony, and FTR and Wardlow do win. But Sanjay Dutt does get his just deserves, like I said, and with Dax's daughter Fiddling coming out and breaking Sanjay Dutt on his pen, and so the actual pencil. Again, I don't know if anyone would think with that. Anyone else. And again, Dax Harwood does knock him out, and the referee does come into the ring and actually does pin, and Finlay does win against Sanjay Dutt in like a mini matchup thing, kind of thing. And it was okay. It was very fun. It was very funny to watch, and just get Sanjay Dutt to get his just deserves. But yeah, this match was pretty good. Again, all 6 competitors really brought out the best in. And I even with that double lethal injection and that Jay Lethal did but to FTR, which that's kind of the thing that took FTR out of the match of leaving it with Warlow. And yeah, I wish I had FTR figures. I was gonna get some this month, but I don't know, something happened. Something just kept happening. So yeah. I'm really glad with this outcome, and it was kind of what I was expecting, and now let's move on to the next. Next up, we have the grudge match with Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks, and yeah, this, as I expected, these two were gonna tear each other apart. Again, and Powerhouse going at the after the neck of Ricky Starks most of this matchup. Ricky Starks fighting as hard as but again, and ultimately, like I said, and like as hard as going after him. We had like some tight look with Ricky Starks for like once, and Powerhouse was just I can think just wearing the same attire he's been wearing for weeks. I will say that. And like I said, and like, but as far as this match goes, it just Ricky Starks fought as hard as, but it ended with a spine buster from Powerhouse Hobbs to finish off the match. Powerhouse Hobbs wins as I expected. Again, I don't think this is the end of this feud. Again, this might lead up to like a street fight or some type of matchup. Like we're gonna be Philadelphia, so maybe there might be a Philly street fight happening. Again, that's what I'm kind of guessing in some cases. Kind of like similar to him and Ricky Starks fought with Brian Cage and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that match. I can't say it was another match I had a hard time like getting around with it because I was getting some water and food or something. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, Powerhouse for the win, as I expected. Now let's move on. Next up, we do have the AEW Tag Team Championship match with Swerve and Our Glory with Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland against the Acclaimed with Billy Gunn, and this match was just us. I mean, holy balls! Again, I really love this match. Again, both teams Acclaimed really gave it their all just go through. Again, both teams gave it them all and just put a stellar matchup. Like I said, I was rooting for the Acclaimed. I thought the Acclaimed were going to finally get tag team goals. Tag team gold. I don't know why I said goals. Or golds. Or, I don't know. You get the point. But yeah, I really, really do love... I really love this match. Again, Anthony Bowens kind of tweaked his knee, and he was fine through the whole matchup. Again, Swerve was going after the knee. Haggy and Keith was going after the knee, that's when I felt like they were both turning heel, or even Keith Lee. But yeah, they were going after it. But after it, we had a mic drop. Kind of while Swerve was like hoist like in between. Like it's just kind of like a hangman's like mic drop that like double team that Anthony Bowens was holding Swerve Strickland from the apron and stuff, feet from the apron and stuff like that. But ultimately, it does end up with just Keith Lee and Swerve during the fall from Glory, and 1, 2, 3, Keith Lee and Swerve do retain. And again, I literally thought, I don't know, I was a little bit angry, but at the same time, I was kind of glad. The match was still pretty great. They both gave it the ball. I'm still thinking that Acclaimed will get their moment at Tag Team Gold. This isn't going to be the last of them getting Tag Team Gold. And yeah, I really do. Again, I think just the match itself just gives us for it, even despite the outcome. And there is a weird, kind of an interesting thing at the end of it. And it's Keith Lee does give like the scissors handshake to Billy Gunn, basically giving him respect for the Acclaimed. But Swerve just walks out of there and flips off the Acclaimed. I think mostly the Acclaimed, and just this is kind of what I'm feeling like that Swerve's going to turn Keith Lee. He's going to turn full heel. Against Keith, I don't think he's going to turn heel, but Swerve is going to turn heel because he's just maybe fed up with this good guy act from Keith Lee. Again, that's kind of like my guessing. Again, you guys can comment down below what's going to happen with Swerve, Irvin, and Keith. Or is Swerve going to turn on Keith, or are they both just going to turn heel? Just comment down below. But yeah, all in all, this matchup just paid off with how it was. Just them giving them all both teams giving them their all and stuff like that. And like I said, and I still don't think this is the end. I still think that the Acclaim will get tag team gold on someday, and possibly before the end of the year. But let's move on. God. But yeah, the next match is the Fatal 4-Way match for the interim AEW World Women's Championship again. Since Thunder Rosa has suffered a back injury, we got a Fatal 4-Way with Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida. Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida being former champions, and Jamie Hayter and Toni being the ones that are looking for gold. And this match was pretty good again. They had a bunch of moments and a bunch of spots and stuff like that. We had even Britt Baker basically just taking away Jamie Hayter's and just stopping her from winning, and even trying to steal a win. But ultimately it does end up with Toni Storm winning the champion, finally getting championship gold. Well, that finally, just at least in AEW, as I kind of was expecting. I kind of was expecting it for Door, but I was kind of expecting it All Out. But then she does come in interim champion. She might keep it when Thunder Rosa comes back again. I don't know exactly. I'm definitely going to be thinking of getting the new AEW Women's Championship from Dan Quist. Also, maybe get my dad to do it. I don't know. It's just there's a bunch of things going on. I don't know. Now, like I said, I'll figure it out at some point. Oh yeah, I might buy it myself. I might just do that, but I don't know. But yeah, Toni Storm for the win. That's actually it was either gonna be her or Britt Baker, and yeah, my first pick actually did win this match, and now let's move on to. Like I said, let's just move on to the next match. I don't want to go any longer than I feel like I'm doing with this stuff. And next up, we have the other grudge match of this night, and we have Christian Cage and Jungle Boy, and this match, I have no idea what to say about it. I'm kind of disappointed because it didn't last that long, but the shock value kind of pays up a little bit more. So Christian Cage does come out, and he's kind of wearing wearing yellow gear, I think, maybe. I'm forgetting. He had one of his new shirts on, too. But Jungle Boy came out with this leopard skin Tarzan gear, leopard skin type thing, and I think maybe it's just some type of colorization, and I think it's just some chia print, just something, and I think maybe I don't know, it's just some type of jungle. It's gear again, as he usually does. But the big shock factor is that Luchasaurus actually turned on Jungle Boy. He was looking through the tunnel because he thought that Luchasaurus would be coming out with him, but Luchasaurus just comes up behind him, and chokeslams him on the grates of the steel grate part of the stage. He carries him in the ring. Jungle Boy he carries him in the ring, but he slams him through the timekeeper's table, and he throws him back in the ring. Jungle Boy is able to get back up, but he gets a spear, kicks out, but gets a kill switch, and 1, 2, 3. Christian Cage does win in 20 seconds, and that's kind of the disappointing part of it, but the shock value kind of outweighs it a little bit, with Luchasaurus just betraying Jungle Boy. I thought the whole thing with him joining with Christian was just a trick, and I highly doubt it's a trick because I don't think Jungle Boy would go that far, but yeah. So Christian Cage does win. I don't think this is going to end, honestly, now, so, but yeah, I don't know, just the shock value kind of outweighs the disappointment of this match not as lasting long, and now it's going to the last, I think the next one, which is actually a bit more. We have the match between the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and the Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Jericho coming out in his theme song from New Japan back when he was the Lionheart, and everything I noticed from that video package that he faced Jushin Thunder Liger. But we had had Bryan Danielson come out with and I'm forgetting who it was exactly. Like that 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 came on like singing a song on it was like a friend. It was like a friend and of him and everything. And like I said, and again, I'm not completely sure who that was exactly. But yeah, again, you guys can comment down below who it was. I just can't. It just can't come out to my mind when I'm doing this because it was a little while ago and a bunch of stuff happened after that. But this match was just great. Again, a pretty good wrestling match. Again, even if Jericho is becoming like a sports, is going with a sports entertainer thing stick, making everything. And like I said, but he's still pretty much got a good matchup with this. These two are going at it so hard. Again, I was literally on the edge of my seat. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. And I really don't know what I'm saying. But yeah. We had just Jericho reversing a Hurricane Rana into and putting it into the walls of Jericho and everything. We had like a bunch of just near falls with Bryan Danielson doing the cow mutilation. Also, his attire was great, the white and like red gear again with like this blood splatter and the dragon on the back of his trunks, which I'm definitely gonna make that tire. I'm definitely gonna make it. I'm just hoping that maybe Jazzwares can make the attire again. I don't know. I'll probably make it myself. I'm just trying to making like updated Bryan Danielson attires and stuff like that. But the turning point and kind of like the end of the match, we had Jericho basically blocking the referee's view, at which he did a low blow to Bryan Danielson and did the Judas Fix 1, 2, 3. He does win again. I'm expecting Bryan Danielson to win, but again, but at the same time, maybe it makes sense to have him win here, and then maybe we'll get like another rematch later on and stuff like that. But Daniel Garcia was not happy about this thing, and he wasn't out there to celebrate with Jericho, and now Jericho won't be having his back during the Wheeler Unit match for the Ring of Honor Pure Champion. But yep. Now let's go on to the last two matches, which we have the trios matchup, and yeah, I can't say I was too excited for this matchup because there were way too many tag matches, and I can't say I paid too much attention to the match because I was just fatigued from all the tag matches. But seriously, we had a tag match on the pre-show, a mixed tag match on the pre-show. We had the trios championship match. We had the tag championship match. We had another trios match with Warlow FTR against Lethal and Machine Gun and then we have this match. So if I can't say too much for this match, it was pretty good. Again, Miro was going after like everyone during that match just to get revenge on the House of Black. Like Darby was going at it with everyone, even with Malachi Black and Brody King and stuff like that. But the big turning point at the end of the matchup was that Sting, which Malachi Black is going for the spin kick, the Black Mass, whatever you want to call it, and whatever you want to call it, and then but Sting did the mist, and I didn't even know what he did, but it just came out of nowhere. Aaron already doing like the Last Supper or pin combination. And Miro, Darby, and Sting do win in the matchup. Again, this matchup, I can't say I paid too much attention. I like all the entrances and stuff like that. It's just, I'm just fatigued with all the tag matches, and now that's it. Let's just go on with the main, which we have the main event, the AEW World Championship match with CM Punk, the hometown hero, against Jon Moxley, the one who unified the belts and everything, and yeah. As I expected, this match was just so great. Again, I knew this match was going to be great by the get-go with these two they didn't pull off really a good matchup during the first time around, which at this point I don't even know why they want that route. Was just I don't know, they just wanted to unify the belts first and then do this, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little wonky, like I said. But this match was pretty good. We had Punk going on the tights, which I can't say I was too big a fan of the tights, but this one was probably the best out of that tights look. We had the white, the blue, and then the red, the Chicago flag just going up on the side and everything. Everything was pretty good about this. Moxie was just had like the same cargo tactical, just these type of pants. In some cases, maybe a little different, and just have like Undisputed on one side and another thing. He was throwing the bird at Chicago again. People were booing at him again. It was Chicago again. They were cheering Punk and everything. But yeah, I really love this match again. CM Punk getting busted open at the get go, and yeah, and once Moxley just noticed with that, he was just going after him. Opened up that wound more. He was going after the urgently repaired foot of Punk. And the mat was just getting soaked with CM Punk's blood, and same thing with his like his trunk, like his tights and everything. So maybe I would see like a blood and guts match with these two, some figure of these two. Well, I can't say too much for like Moxley. I think the only thing maybe was just some blood on his like hands and stuff, since he had like most of it. I also had like a nasty moment where he was licking the blood, and stuff like that. And yeah, these two were going at it actually started out with CM Punk doing the GTS and basically trying to end like the same way that Moxley did to him. We had Death Rider and CM Punk did kick out. They were just going at each other again at multiple lights, but the final moments with CM Punk doing 2 GTSs. I'm pretty sure he did 2. Maybe he did one more, maybe he did something else, I don't know. No, but 1, 2, 3, and we have another new AEW World Champion, and that is CM Punk. Again, another two-time I'm AEW World Champion. First one being, obviously, Moxley, and even though I think maybe 3-time when he was interim, because I'm kind of still counting in the interim champion, but I don't know. I think I'll just say 2-time for Moxley in some cases. But yeah, this was pretty good. But then the lights go out. Then the lights go out, and we get like a phone call. All that kind of like confirms our kind of thinking who the Joker was, and and there was a few things from kind of like hints of who it was earlier. Or it was a phone call to Tony Khan to none other than Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF, and it revealed he was the Joker. And he's going to be facing CM Punk for the AEW champion. It just ends with CM Punk calling the championship high and just telling MJF to bring it. I kind of found out it was MJF because he worked with Stokely. The theme music was Symphony for the Devil. Also, a lot of that was pointing to MJF, and it was correct. Everyone was correct, and we are going to get this match a rematch match. And who knows, MJF might be the one to win. Might actually the one to take the championship off of Punk, and we'll start like another like rivalry between these two guys again. And yeah, that's how the show ends, and I am really excited. I really do like it. I really love this pay-per-view again. They really pull out all the stops for pay-per-views, even if there were some parts that felt weird, like the finish for the Casino Ladder match. I can't say too much for Jay versus Athena. The way they did the Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage match again But again, the shock value kind of paid up for that short match and everything. And I don't know. And then my other thing is just, again, they had too many trios and just too many tag matches, like I said. Not counting the. Again, I don't have no problem with the tag championship match because that's kind of the thing for that. And the trios. And the trios tournament final. I think it's the other two. I think they just didn't do the House of Black versus Sting, Darby, and Miro match. I just kind of liked Miro versus Sting. Miro versus Malachi, and then Sting, Darby versus Brody King, and Darby and Brody King and Buddy Matthews. But yeah, MJF finally returning after who knows going MIA on both social media, AEW and social media, and I don't think that Tony Khan expected that to happen. But like I said, I'm really looking forward to more of AEW. Full Gear coming this November, and yep, that's pretty much it for my review for AEW All Out 2022. Again, the big pay-per-view that kind of started me into the train for AEW and stuff like that. For me, again, I missed over nothing, so I'm kind of happy I finally got to watch I finally got to watch AEW. And I continue buying the pay-per-views ever since. I did miss a few other ones, like I think I missed Full Gear and then All Out, because I didn't have the money at the time. But it's the 2019 and 2020 Revolution. 2019 Full Gear and 2020 Revolution. But after that, I bought all the pay-per-views ever since. And like I said, that's it. Remember to comment down below what you guys think of this pay-per-view. What do you think of all the stuff? Do you agree with that they had too many tag matches on the card? Do you like that MJF finally came back and stuff like that? Do you think the ending for that was still weird, even despite it just plays and how MJF works? And stuff like that. Do you think you still like the Jungle Boy and Chris Cage match, even though it was short, but the shock value pay off of that? You like the main event? All your thoughts in the comments down below. Remember to subscribe, tap the bell, more videos coming soon, and click the share button to beat the algorithm. And I want to get up to 500 or 800 before the end of the year. And this is 15. Going wire kicking out of here. I'm gonna get some water.